What's up, everybody, and welcome to my first episode of a new series I'm trying, calling it Let's Speedrun Halo Infinite. The goal is gonna be go through and break down and learn a speedrun that either I haven't speedrun before or that I have, but it's been a while, and we're gonna go through each section and learn it together, try to achieve a specific goal. So for Halo Infinite, I have ran this game before. In fact, I have world record, all missions, no tank gun category. There I am, world record. Basically, that means that you have to start every mission in the game and without the use of the tank gun, which is a gun that has unlimited ammo and is basically just it's a tank gun, and it shoots from Master Chief's dong, so it's called the Master Dong. I have gotten this run into Summer Games Done Quick 2022. The goal is to become consistent enough at it and give a good showcase for that Games Done Quick. Since I got this 117.42, a lot of new tech has been found that needs to be implemented into my run. A friend of mine, Hark the Shark, was doing some all missions with the tank gun. Hark's a gamer, dude. And he brought the record down almost 10 minutes from what it was. So there's quite a bit of time saved from the new tech that we have to implement. So now that we have a firm understanding of the category, we're gonna go level by level and break it down, what exactly we have to do, what's fast, and just have fun with it. We're gonna start from an entirely new game on easy because I'm a coward. All right, here we go. Actually definitely not the most infamous Halo. The most recently infamous Halo. But at least it has skippable cutscenes. Thank God. At least most of them are skippable. Not this one, though. This one's become a little bit infamous in the speedrunning community for Halo Infinite because it works a little too well.
Yes!
We're going home! Welcome back, Chief. So every single time that you reset in this game, you have to watch this cutscene. And the fact that he says, "We're going home," was such ecstatic gratitude to see Chief back, just makes the resets all that more enjoyable. And then classic, like, CE Halo. You gotta look at the lights, man. You gotta make sure that the player in 2022 knows how to move the camera, because otherwise, who knows? You can't assume anything. Thankfully, it's not completely unskippable. You can skip from here. Thank God. Hey, the timer started. That's good. Oh, and it won't stop starting. All right, it's going. I kind of lied. You can skip it. And what we do is we replace the save file so that you load in right as you start your bracket. The run actually starts right here. You don't have to watch that. Thank God. We had to fight for that. In the speedrunning community, a couple people didn't like the idea of that, but oh my God, the resets are so much easier this way. If you've never seen Halo Infinite speedrun, there are a couple of cool techniques that are gonna come apparent immediately. This Call of Duty, we got a sprint button, right? And you see these obnoxious speed lines like this is an anime or something. Super important to have on so that you know that you're sprinting. And if you're sprinting and you press crouch, you do a 6 slide. This slide is super fast, especially if you combine it with the grapple hook to get a nice slide going like that. This is what we're doing all over the early game, especially because you can do a thing called a double slide, where if you jump, then as soon as you land, you press sprint and crouch again. You can slide twice in a row. You're flying, zooming. With that being said, let's just go. You can see it being used a little bit. Managing the grapples, super important. That's like the most important thing in the run up to this point. Besides killing small people, they gotta go. Because this arena, after you kill 3 enemies, the door opens. You can kill any of the 3 enemies, but obviously, it's Halo Infinite. We're using the companion coil. We're out here yeeting people into oblivion. Bam, doors open. This dude's upset. He's about to be even more upset. Yeet. We're gonna just run past him because speedrun, by the way. Basically, this mission, Gabrakan, that we're on right now, is the first mission in the game. And the only objective is to get to the end. The first couple of sections, you could just run past all the enemies. This is basically a tutorial. But in this room, as soon as you get past this bridge here, the elevator starts coming down. If I never have to fight an enemy, I'll literally run through the whole segment. There's a rule in game design where the player will always find the most efficient way to do something. So if you make the most efficient way to do something not fun, then the player will just not have fun. Here we're gonna do what is one of the bigger skips in the game, actually. Normally, you're supposed to go down this way. And there is a bunch of combat. There's like a big room where you're supposed to do a ton of combat.
Okay. And you can do that? No. New plan.
This door is really thin. Okay, this door is really thick, actually. I shouldn't talk about its figure like that. It gets very upset. I should be a little bit more conscious of things that I say, I guess. Very thick door. We love thick doors. Thick door supremacy. Basically though, you punch the door enough times, you actually like get to load in the other side of the door. And moving into this area loads the back half of the level. So what happens here is you're supposed to go down that way and do a bunch of combat. Ouch. And then when you come back, the ship is like self-destructing and you run this way through the door. But the developers just like made the door super thin. Oh my god. Hey, it's still Halo. And that's really cool because it skips a lot of basically auto-scroller combat. So all you do is you walk up, punch the door 3 times, then we're in the back half of the level. Now, fusion coil's super important. This bad boy, the companion coil, he's my new best friend. Friendship ended with chat. Fusion coil, my new best friend. If you leave it right here, it's gonna blow up in a scripted explosion. So we save the homie and put him by the door. We can't put him on this side because he'll disappear. And we don't want that. So we're gonna keep him. Now this section, we're not actually supposed to be here. This is something that we were supposed to be going the opposite direction of how we're going now. As you can tell, game is a little bit broken, a little bit. But when you go this far enough, the scripts activate because you're supposed to come to this door and go this way. So you go far enough in the backwards direction that the game's like, oh, we messed up. You're supposed to be going the other way. And now when we go back through, it's gonna actually replace the area we were in earlier with a new area that leads towards the end of the level. And on our way, we can save the companion coil. This room is a really cool set piece where you're supposed to like slide all the way down to the bottom and there's all this stuff falling and whatnot. But this game is very broken. And I'm gonna show you something you may have seen before. It's called a coil launch. The grapple hook, very useful tool, right? You can bring stuff to you. It can fly you around. But there's an interesting interaction that happens where if you are on top of a fusion coil and you grapple it, the fusion coil will actually collide with the player and send it flying. And we've found some pretty cool setups to do stuff like this.
Where are you? The Pelicans surrounded.
Yeet! That was like perfect, actually. First try, easy. I'm not rusty at all. Now we can eat the coil. We don't need that anymore. We just fly straight to the ends. Obviously, it's not always that consistent. It's a little cursed tech, but pretty fucking cool. Now it's really important that I landed on that platform at the end because the level trigger to open the door that leads to this cutscene is on the platform. So you can't actually go all the way to the end, but it's way faster. I think that saves like 20 to 30 seconds over just running it normally. This level's over. It's kind of a short one. Let's see how fast we can do it. Let's try to get less than 509. It's the first mission in the run, so we're gonna see it a lot. So I don't need to practice it that much. Just want a clean one, you know? And do that, and I'll be happy. We can move on to the next one. This is kinda what we would call it, an IL speedrun or individual level speedrun, where you just run one level, try to see what kind of time you can get on that one level. Halo speedruns have a really rich history of IL speedruns because usually the games have a really nice structured level system. But this game in particular has a terrible level structure. Oh yeah, and part of that is because I hit restart mission, but I spawned in with the weapons I had at the end of the last mission. Not what you would normally start with. So let's load the save. Halo speedrunning is the king of, here's this really insanely difficult tech that saves 1 second, and there's like 100 of them that you could do in the level. For every level. That's like every single Halo speedrun, I swear. At least that's how Halo 3 was. That's kind of how this game is too. My movement this run, not ideal. Where are my grapples going? 343, please. Give it back. Give me back my grapple. It's okay. You know what this means, right? Terrible first run. Room for improvements. And that's just not copium. That's hopium, dude. Because I sure as hell hope I get better. Otherwise, I'm not going underestimate. Okay, the nice thing is, the only thing that really matters about this level is that I get a good launch in this room. If I get a good launch, a nice fast coil launch here, all the bad movement doesn't matter. Okay, a little high. Oh no. I can't believe you've done this. Uh-oh. Save it! We're good. Saved. And then we have like 1 minute and 40 seconds of cutscenes. My favorite part about this level is that at the end, Chief gets launched out into space. And he just doesn't say anything. Dude's perfectly content. He's Bing Shaling, dude. He's like, I'm just chill here until I die. Doesn't even attempt to reach out to anybody. He's like, mission accomplished. I'm going back to sleep. 522, not great. Let's go for another. Yeet.
We're going home!
No!
We're going home!
What in the?
Dropships, an invasion force. How do we stand a chance against all this? The banished won already.
If I get on pace like that again, but I don't mess up the coil launch, we'll be in there like swimwear, my friends.
Now what? We can't go anywhere while that stasis beam is active.
Then we shut it down. Stasis beam, weapons, all of it.
How will you get Satriox?
Ah,
He led the
grapple movement hard.
He was looking for something.
Still believe? Aw, dude, we got time. We got time. I've only been live for like an hour. We got plenty of time. Oh no. Slow. The triple slide. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh, I thought my fusion coil blew up. That could happen sometimes. The enemies can actually shoot the fusion coil out of your hand, which is really annoying. Doesn't happen very much on easy though. Oh, that was almost really bad. Yeet. Uh-oh, don't overshoot, please. Okay, we're good.
So, 90 seconds.
Very good launch.
I hope this place holds together that long. Charge.
No! The brute! He's trolling me. Ah, no! I'm getting trolled. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be really close. I got so trolled. The brute. He just stood in the way. He's like, no. It's 1 minute, 40 seconds. I don't know. I just had to watch the whole cutscene. I don't know how long this cutscene is. Too damn long, that's for sure. But I don't know exactly how long. I think the fastest ever Gabrakan is like sub 5 minutes. I think Zarian got a really crazy Gabrakan like that. Oh no, this isn't gonna be it. Is it gonna be it? The black screen's too long. I got a 510. I got cocked by the brutes, dude. The brute at the end blocking me lost me my sub 5.9. You know what? I'm a speedrunner. I love to cheat, you know? Glitches. What else is that but cheating? Obviously. The goal was sub 509. We got a 510. We take those. That's a dub. Whatever. I'm running it. All right. So that's gonna be it for today. We learned what category we're gonna be running and the basics of it. And we took apart the first mission and showed everything that we needed to do to be able to get a good time. And we were able to grind for a good time. So with that being said, that's gonna be it this time. If you liked, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me how I can improve this series. In the next episode, we're going to be going through the next mission, Foundation. It's a lot longer of a mission, and it has some out-of-bounds tech. We're going to go through that mission, try to set a good time, and then move on to the one after that, and hopefully be prepared for that Summer Games Done Quick speedrun that I got to do in about a month or so.